Hey everyone, Kuroiwa here, and welcome back to my channel. And today I'm gonna share you my Chakrabarti Dragon Nirvana Jheva deck profile. So this is the last deck profile from set 6 before we come to set 7. Set 7, I'm not sure if I'm gonna make all the deck profile of the deck because I'm not having the color for Magnolia. I do have Dredgewell stuff though, so yeah. And Flagberg obviously gonna change, so just wait for that thing. And I hope I can stream the 0 days when the 0 days are released. But without further ado, let's go to the Dragon Jiva, the new Nirvana deck list. And yeah, let's start from the right line. So the right line itself is going to be Surprise 8. You can use the normal 8 if you want to, which I do have on triple rarity. But just for team wise, so I'm just going to use Surprise 8. And for the Grid 0, we have Heart Pounding Blaze Maiden Reno. So her skill says auto when this is rolled upon by Snuggling Blaze Maiden Ryu. Search your deck for up to 1 Trickstar, call it to rearguard, and shuffle your deck. During your turn, if you have Pride Dragon unit in the same column of this unit gets 5000 power. It's kind of interesting though. So basically, if you want to rush early, you can just call like the Great One Prayer Dragon and make her like I don't know, around 28. No, actually no, 18. Yeah, around those number, not really sure, but you never use that second skill. So the first skill is almost the same as the great one from Maha Nirvana, so the normal Nirvana one, although it doesn't soul blast, so you cannot use the starter as a you can use this the trick star as the starter. You can, but it's not as the Maha right line, which you soul blast on the turn 3. You on the only thing that can soul blast on the deck was Bram, which that's on hit. So yeah, that's not a good thing. So you cannot cheat it out like Mahar does, which you make the starter as Trickstar and just soul blast it, and you can have quite Trickstar on the drop. So yeah, this deck problem is you probably never see Trickstar. So you need at least 2, but you only get Quarantine 1, so yeah, that's the bad thing about this deck. So let's go to Grade 2 is the Snuggling Blaze Maiden Ryu. So her skill is, when this unit rolled upon by Chakrabarti Phoenix Dragon Nirvana Jheva, look at the top 7 card of your deck, choose up to 1 Prayer Dragon from among them, reveal it, and put it into your hand and shuffle your deck. So we run quite a lot of Prayer Dragons, so you can always get this +1. The problem is it top 7, sometimes you miss. So yeah, it's unlike the previous right line, which if you bring 2 or 1 Fire Arena, you're always gonna have the +1. This one you can't miss. So yeah, it's free though. That's the argument. This was free. So yeah, pretty good. The second skill wasn't really necessary. This is not really important, but I will read it anyway. During your turn, if you have Pride Dragon in the same column as this unit get 5000. This is the same as Reno. So yeah, pretty good right line still. And the Grade 3, the Women Nirvana, the Down Bad Phoenix, Chakrabarti Phoenix Dragon, Nirvana Jheva. So if you ask me like which one is better, to be honest with you, for the Grade 3 itself, Jiva is better, I guess, rather than the normal creature Nirvana. But as a deck, Mahar is way better than Jiva. But as the creature herself, it's pretty solid skill. So what her does is basically once per turn discard a card from your hand, choose up to 1 Trickstar and up to 1 Prayer Dragon on your unit from your drop and call them to rearguard. So you can discard a card and basically +1 from it. So it's kind of cool. It's unlike the Grade 3 Nirvana before, which you only discard a card and revive Trickstar. So you only get, I don't know, 1 from it, so it's neutral. So its skill itself is pretty neat. You get +1 from it. If you can teach your Pride Dragon early game day if you needed to. Just kind of cool. So yeah, the first skill it's better than Nirvana. And the second skill, when this unit attack, counter +1, choose one of your rearguard in the crossover dress state and stand it. So yeah, Mahar Nirvana have the tendency to need you to hit Grade 4 before it can be stand. Well, arguably you can use Valiente for his stand, but still on hit, so it sucks. So we're not talk about that. Her skill itself is pretty cool. You can basically get free restand, well, counter +1 for restand, which is really cool. So yeah, her skill is better than the grade 3 Nirvana, but the entire deck is so bad. It's okay, it's not that terrible, it's better than several deck in the set now, but it's just bad. It's just like it have its shining moment, but in the same time it just doesn't work sometimes. So it's kind of horrible. It's like most of the time you want to see 2 Trickstar do something, but you cannot, and then you either end up with one crossover dress, which kinda useful sometimes it's not, and that's it. You don't do anything else. You're sitting on this crossover dress unit until maybe you get another Trickstar, or maybe it retire and you need to call it back and then make another one. So you usually can only make one crossover dress. If you're really lucky, you have 2 copy or several copy Trickstar, you can make 2 offer dress, which is the optimal way to play this deck, because there's a lot of things that the crossover dress unit does and it's pretty good. So yeah, that is for the crit tree. So that's the right line. So we go to the main deck now. So obviously 3 copy of Jiva again, Persona right, anything else but power, draw. Obviously this is the obvious choice for it, so bring 3 copy of Jiva. And we bring 4 copy of the man, the legend, the myth, the Trickstar. So you bring 4 copy of Trickstar because you want to see it. You always want to see it. If you have him, don't mulligan it. You want it. That's the thing. At least one. You only want to see at least one in your hand for the turn, because you get currently 1. So yeah, you don't want to see 3 or 4. I mean, it's okay if you see 4 or 3, but usually you only need to see the extra one in the hand because you want to do more on the deck. Maybe you want to rush, or maybe you want to like extend your game more. So yeah, bringing 4. Sadly again, you cannot cheat it out like the previous deck, like the old Mahar, which is you can put it on the starter, Soul Blast it, and you can revive it right away. This deck cannot do that. It can, but it's really hard to do. So yeah, we bring 4 on the deck. And for the first grade 3 from the main deck that wasn't Persona right, I'll bringing Brilliant Equip Bram Firina, 3 copy of it. Why I'm not bringing 4 copy? Because I still bringing Garo. I like Garo because he's such a good camp ender. Because, you know, if it's just good for camp ending turn and for rushing too, because guarding with 2 cards at the same time is kind of annoying, because he himself is going to be 20k usually, or if you have the corresponding Fire Dragon, it's going to be 30k. Big. You open it to throw 2 cards for him, and it's not even gonna guard it properly. So yeah, I'm bringing Garo still, and I'm bringing only 3 Bram. If you want to bring 4, that's absolutely fine, because Bram is really good. The problem is about Bram, yeah, the problem about Bram is grade 3, you cannot rush with him. But other than that, it's really good. A crossover dress unit. So what Bram's skill is: crossover dress, 1 Trickstar and 1 Prayer Dragon. So everything that crossover dress need a Prayer Dragon and Trickstar. It doesn't need to be specified Prayer Dragon, but it need to be specified Trickstar. So you can use any Prayer Dragon for the crossover dress unit, so you don't have to worry about that. And continuous skill during your turn. If this unit is in the crossover dress state, this unit get 10,000 power. So basically, by himself, it's gonna be 23,000. And if your opponent grade 3 or greater, this unit get another 10,000. So that's continuous skill. So even the opponent, so usually in the opponent turn, it's still gonna get 30k. So it's pretty big. Your opponent cannot run off for it. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Kinda neat protection for a bit. And the second skill, auto rearguard. Once per turn, when this unit attack hits Vanguard, if this unit is in the crossover state, Soul Blast 1, choose one of your columns and retire all of your opponent unit in that column. It's kind of I don't know if it's misprint. Oh wait, sorry, it's not misprint. That's actually correct. Okay, so choose one of your column and retire all of your opponent unit in that column. So you choose the entire right column or left column, and your opponent to retire it. It's pretty strong skill, and it's pretty scary because he himself can be hitting 33k to the face, and if you use like Calendite, it's gonna be like 38 to Vanguard with on hit that literally just demolish your opponent board. So it's pretty solid, but I only print 3 again because I still use Garo in the deck at the moment, so I only print 3. So yeah, it's pretty good. It's usually the only one that you want to make on the grid 3 turn, because it's pretty big, massive power, and just like withstand. So it was really big number understanding with the Jiva skill. So yeah, I'll print 3 copy of Bram, and the next one is the Caro Firina. Dual Sword Equip Cardfight Vanguard. Sorry, there you go. And yeah, I bring this. So what he does is basically continuous skill. If this unit is in the crossover state, this unit get 10,000 power. So by himself, it's gonna be 2,000 power. And for the battle this unit attack, when your opponent call card from their hand to Guardian Circle, they must call 2 or more at the same time, active on your opponent's turn too. I don't know why they put it there, but I guess that's from the attacking. So again, it's the same as Bram, so you're always going to be 20k by himself, so your opponent cannot run off it usually. And yeah, the guard trick is kind of annoying. You can rush with him and the opponent be like, nah, no guard, and just, I don't know, you rush with Vanguard first and you get critical slapping on him, and yeah, it's super annoying. So yeah, bring 3 copy of Garo, and if you see it in the late game, it's basically you win con, because again, if your opponent only have 1 card left and he's trying to use the PG, swing with Garo and they cannot do it, you win. Yep, it's really a good card. I like this one, so that's why I bring 2. The next is the worst arcs. Starter will equip fills fighting now. I only bring 3 copies. Some people bring 4, which is cool, I guess. It's good against prison deck matchup, flagberg deck matchup, Graphidia, because basically protect himself and you cannot target this by any means necessary. And he's basically a 15k shield, but I'm not really sure if you want to guarding using him if you know you cannot make another one in the next turn. So yeah, so his skill is basically Auto Zone. When this unit plays on rearguard by crossover dress, choose a card from your drop zone with the crossover dress ability other than Sturdy Will Equip Phil's Fierina and put in your hand. So this first skill is combo well with the Prayer Dragon that draw, which is actually not this card corresponding Prayer Dragon, but well, I will show you later. So yeah, that's basically work with the Prayer Dragon, which I will show you after this. Is the Great One, Counterblast on draw 2, and then you discard another crossover dress and return it back to your hand. That's why I thought you is worse Fierina, because if you use the the Prayer Dragon that corresponding for the draw 2, it can actually not minus you, but it's just worse than Arc. So yeah, and the second skill is pretty neat though. Continuous rearguard or Guardian Circle. If this unit is in the crest of the state, this unit cannot be chosen by your opponent card effect, and it gets 5,000 attack and 10,000 shield. So he by himself is going to be 15k attacker, cool, and have 10,000 shield. The opponent cannot run off, you cannot retire it or anything like that. It cannot be chosen. So it's basically have the immunity from the star. Pretty cool card. I only bring 3 copy because I bring arcs. Yeah, spoiler alert, I bringing arcs because fuck you. So yeah, I only bring 3 copy of it. And the next is the card that when this deck is like this back in the day, and you can actually just use Trickstar normally. I was like, why not bringing arcs? It's just good card. Why people doesn't like bringing arcs? Everyone try to make it pure as an anime. Arcs, 4 copy, draw 2, 5 skip boost. That's it. There's no other reason why. You see in hand, draw 2. That's it. That's good. What can I do? We just really good draw 2. It just counter plus 1 for draw 2. It just, what did Pot of Grid do? Why did Pot of Grid got banned? It's just that simple. It's simple yet so strong. So that's why we bring 4 copy of it, because you want to see it on the early turn, because you want to rush, and draw 2 card is pretty nice. So yeah, that's no other reasoning to why. Some people only bring 3, but I hit 3, I bring 4 because I want to draw 2. That's a simple reason for it. And the next one we go to the Prayer Dragon lineup. So I'm bringing 3 copy of Sword Equipped Dragon Gallandite. I think it's pretty, standard. If you want to bring 4, that's fine, but I'm bringing 3 because I prefer the counter blast 1 and draw sometimes there, because sometimes you just want to draw. But it's pretty nice. So what it does is basically when this card become an original dress, just one of this card auto dress unit until end of turn, it get 5,000, and if the auto dress sword equipped Garo for you, it get another 5,000. So if you use the Garo, your Garo gonna be 30k, pretty big and pretty annoying to guard because they need 2 in the same time. And if you wait on Bram Fire, it's only give Bram 5,000 power, so it's only gonna be around 38,000. Pretty good if you want to smack a big number. So yeah, Garo is nice, and you can rush with him though. Yes, finally Nirvana can rush, even though it's kind of scuffed, but you can rush, so I cannot complain about that. So yeah, 3 copy of Gallandite. And the next one we have kind of Jang arcs. I hate this card, but I need to run it because it's draw engine. Oh no! 4 copy of Flash Equipped Dragon Brahmada. So its skills: when this unit become original dress, control +1, draw 2 cards, choose a card from your hand and discard it. See, this is worse than arcs. That's why you use arcs, and this is why sometimes I'm actually contemplating myself to bring 4 copy of the fields. But again, it's just, yeah, I don't know, it's just, I usually use it for rushing, that's it. And if I need to draw, if I don't have fields, I'm not gonna use the draw usually. But sometimes drawing 1 nice because you need to discard 1 anyway. So yeah, dig your deck deeper, I guess. So bringing 4 copy is just better choice. And the next one, we're bringing 3 copy of the PG Sparkle Rejector Dragon. So this one is from the set 6. You can use whatever you want. You can use the from the set 1, that's fine. I actually doesn't like this one. The art look ugly, but my twin buckle dragon is in my hard deck, so I don't want to take it out, so I only use this one. Yep, it's just good PG basically, and it's very cheap now. It's like what, $1 now? It's very cheap. And using Elementary Sanctitude because this guy doesn't have triple drive, and it's just good against 4 track. Yep, 1 copy of it. And trigger lineup, let's use. I used 7 critical, so 4 critical with Burning Flail Dragon. You doesn't really need it. You doesn't need to use the Burning Flail. It's expensive. It's not really necessary because you sometimes doesn't need Soul. Yes, Brahm is on hit and the other thing doesn't Soul Blast. And the other 3 is whatever crit you want. So I bring 7 crit. And the next trigger we have 4 copy of Flare Field Dragon because you want to draw. You kind of need seeing Trickstar or seeing your crossover unit. So yeah, 4 copy of it. If you want the 5k one, I suggest don't. It's just like, if you can, please bring the 10k shield, is better for you. So yeah, bring 4 copy because you want to draw the unit that you want to crossover rest. And the next one is heal. I bring in 2 normal heal and 2 skill heal. Which one is the Restand, and this one is the critical. It's basic now. Usually people now use this 1 each because you go against another, I don't know, Flagberg, you guess another like Bruce, you go against Bastion, the stand is nice. You go again Baron Magnus, Balsagra, and maybe some deck that have crit. The crit is nice. So yeah, bring 4 copy of it. And the rest, let's gonna be in the of a trigger, obviously using the good one because you stand your Vanguard. And there's a fun fact, the Jiva skill is not once per turn, so if you have your CB, you can restand your rear guard again. Nice, I guess. It's like, oh, extra attack. Now your deck can attack 5 times once in a while. Yep, and that's the deck list for Nirvana Jheva. The deck sucks, I must say that for now, but obviously this is main character deck. They're gonna support it until the end of the days, just like Mahar did. And obviously we're gonna see a lot of good stuff in the future. If you ask me about Power Fire now, that card is bad. I don't know why they didn't give this deck a counter charge yet or anything that search Trickstar, which is not promo. Okay, I know there's a card that can search Trickstar, which is promo, and it's hard to get in Japan, and well, it's gonna be easy in English, just like the Shaolin. But I digress. I hate promo. I don't know why they make it like that. Hopefully in the future we see another crossover stuff, or I don't know, Prayer Dragon that counter chart. Please, Lucy, this deck need counter chart. Please, for the love of God, this deck needed. So yeah, that's it for this deck list. Sorry, a bit fiery because yeah, a bit more, you know, spirit than usual. So yeah, that's it for deck list from set 6. We, you know, does everything from set 6 basically. Hero, Yutberg, Jiva, Liarnon, even the Scuff, but well, I do everything. So from the set 7 wise, I'm probably only gonna make one deck list from it, which is the gradual, and maybe some deck update because the in the box have like some like Bastion and some, I don't know, like Flagberg. Yeah, if I remember correctly. And for set 8, I'm gonna building Maelstrom and maybe in the Darkset Girl, I forgot, but yeah, mostly of those two. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for you guys that are subscribing. I appreciate it. Love you guys. I'm gonna try to edit my fight video, or maybe my opening set 6, which I already have it a long time ago, but I don't have time for editing it for now. But again, thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time. Bye bye.